Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you are doing good. I know it's very difficult time for all of us, but we are trying our best to keep your learning on. So let's start. Do you remember in the previous video we have discussed about working of computer and input devices. Today we will learn about processing device, output devices and storage devices. So ready students? CPU box. A CPU box contains many important parts of the computer. One such part is the CPU. Now, what is the function of CPU? Most of the calculations are done inside the CPU. That's why CPU is called the brain of the computer. The way you think, the same CPU does. Your all decisions are taken by your brain. In the same way, CPU does all the calculations and takes all the decision according to your input. Next one, output devices. A computer talks to us through output devices. Output devices are those devices which are used to display the information or the result. All of you have studied about output devices in the previous classes. So we will here discuss it in detail. Normally, the result is displayed on the monitor. So this is the main output device. And that result can also be printed on a paper, also using a printer. So some of the output devices are monitor, printer, plotter, and speakers. Now we will start monitor. First one is monitor. Monitor is the main output device and it can display both text or graphics. Whatever you are typing on the keyboard that will be seen at the monitor. And monitor is just like TV. And the output we get on the monitor is called soft copy and it is the most common output device, or it is also known as visual display unit. And there are two types of monitors. First one CRT, that is cathode ray tube, and the next one LCD, that is liquid crystal display. Now what is CRT or LCD, or what is the difference between both of the monitors? First one, CRT monitors are very bigger in size and LCD monitors, I think all of you have seen LCD at your home. Right, LCD monitors are flat and thus take less space. Computer system cannot work without monitor. However, it can work without printer. We have already discussed monitor in detail, so it was a quick look. Next one, printer. We have already discussed printer in the previous class, but we will discuss here the types of printer. Now, what is printer? Printer. What you see on the monitor can be printed on the paper using printer. That the printed copy is called the hard copy and that hard copy is permanent. Now, types of printer. But before discussing types of printer, printing can be black and white or colored. Faster the printing, the more expensive the printer. Now, types of printer. First one is dot matrix printer, second one inkjet printer, third one laser printer. First one, dot matrix printer. This printer prints only in black color and this makes a lot of noise and it can print only a few pages in a minute. How does this printer works? This printer prints character by striking pins against ink ribbon and each pin makes a dot. That's why it is called dot matrix printer. Now, second one, inkjet printers and laser printers. Both these printers print in color also and makes very less noise while printing. And inkjet printer can print many pages in a minute, but laser printer can print up to 100 pages in a minute, and laser printers are best in the quality. Next one, plotter. A plotter also gives the output on a paper, but these are used for very large printouts and high quality printouts. For example, big posters, construction maps, and much more. Other than these important parts, a computer might also have speaker attached to it, which are used to listen sounds, music, or other audios. Without speaker, we cannot hear any sound from the computer. Next one, storage devices. All of you know that we store the information in our brain, but we tend to forget. But computer never forgets what it is stored. Now, how we will define storage devices? The parts of computer we use to store information are called storage devices. They are also called memory devices. Now, do you know how many types of memory devices are there? There are two types of memory devices. First one, primary memory devices. It is the main memory of the computer and it is present inside the CPU box. The primary memory devices are first one RAM, that is random access memory, and the second one is ROM, that is read only memory. Now, first one, random access memory. It is like the blackboard. Like we write on the blackboard and explains the topic to you and then removes it. Similarly, random access memory stores the data temporarily while the computer is working. When the computer is turned off, the content of this memory are washed out or data gets erased. Next one, ROM, that is read only memory. It stores the instruction given by the manufacturer to operate the computer and it is the permanent memory. Let me explain you. ROM, when you buy a computer, then computer manufacturer fix some important programs in the read only memory. When you turn on the computer, these programs starts to be executed and they check the computer and permits the computer to load the operating system, that is your window. And then how this read only memory works, and it is the permanent memory, not the temporary memory. Now the second one, secondary memory devices. These devices store the data and information for a longer period of time. For example, CD, DVD, hard disk, and much more. First one, CD and DVD. Do you know what is the full form of CD? CD stands for compact disc and DVD stands for digital versatile disc. Both CD and DVD store the data and information, but the storage capacity of CD is lesser than the DVD. DVD can store high amount of data and DVD or CD is used to record movies and videos. Next one, pen drive. A pen drive is small in size like a thumb. You can see in the picture also. It is also used to store data and information. And pen drive is also called USB drive. And the minimum storage capacity of a pen drive is 2 GB and that can be up to 32 GB. And pen drives are smaller and faster. Next one, memory card. It is a removable storage devices that is usually fixed inside a mobile phone, tablet or a digital camera. And it also comes in different storage capacity that can be even same to a pen drive. Next one, hard disk. Generally, the hard disk is present inside the CPU box. It stores all the software, data, and information, and it has the largest storage capacity. But nowadays, some external hard disk drives are available in the market, and you can store your data in that hard disk also. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, please ask your parents. And don't go outside. Stay safe. Keep learning. Bye bye. See you soon.